25 years ago, the kingdoms of Rubia and the Triad realms attempted a sacred rite on a shared lake to end centuries of rivalry. On a grand ceremonial barge, 9 chosen champions, including nobles and the young Queen Cyrilla, joined in a ritual meant to forge unity and create a magical artifact, the Crystal of Eternity. But at the rite's climax, Cyrilla tried to seize control of the magic, disrupting the harmony. In response, ancient draconic forces beneath the lake erupted. The barge was consumed in light and energy. Its participants vanished without a trace. The event, later called the Great Rending, plunged both kingdoms into grief. Yet that same day, a mysterious infant was found, adopted by Elric and Seraphine, and named Ruby. As she grows, the echo crystals from that night remain, preserving what was lost. And beneath the lake, something ancient waits. Her dreams were more vivid now. She didn't understand the dreams, not at first, but the Triad Queens did. They knew what they truly were, a shared vision carried across the void, echoes of the Great Rending. They were reaching for her, and, without knowing why, she reached back. To Her Majesty Queen Ruby of Rubia, adopted daughter of the lost Lord Elric and Lady Seraphine, the queens of the Triad realms, Daenerys, Guinevere, and Anna, cordially invite you to the grand festival of unity at the Crystal Palace on the eve of the spring equinox. Come prepared to prove, once and for all, which kingdom burns brighter in the arts of pleasure and power. Bragging rights and the private company of the vanquished shall belong to the victor for one full turning of the moon. We await your arrival with the keenest anticipation.
Perhaps it was Lady Elowen. She has a penchant for surprises.
The training could not continue here. They would journey instead to the ancient rose garden. The garden lay hidden beneath a forgotten valley where the kingdoms of Rubia and the Triad met. Petrified rose vines twisting through quartz, thorns dulled by centuries, petals preserved in crystal. The air carried the scent of eternal flowers, thick and sweet, as if spring had been trapped forever.
This mixture should be ready soon. How this smells wonderful. I think it's almost perfect.
In a vast open-air arena of white marble tiers, descending toward a central circular dais built directly on the water's edge. The herald's voice rang out. Let the trial begin. Drakthar's roar rose, deep and cataclysmic. A radiant surge followed, golden light pouring forth in brilliant waves, flooding the dais in a cascade of glowing energy. It mingled with the sacred offerings already given, creating rivers of living light that shimmered with power. The binding was sealed. A golden mist enveloped the moon. Vitality surged through their bodies. Wounds vanished, strength returned, and age itself seemed to halt. They stood renewed, locked in their prime, unbreakable. They were eternal now, and in the quiet aftermath, the veil whispered clearer than ever. The lost were coming home, a faint shadow in the light, a tiny fracture. The awakening is complete. The flames had earned eternity. Through preparation, through shared effort, through surrender to something greater. The court reveled in new immortality, rights endless, love boundless. Lilithara had arrived the night before. The succubus queen's presence lingered like smoke. She was there to confirm what Ruby's dreams hinted. The exiles live. Their harmonic essence calls into the void, not knowing what was listening. Only now did the succubus decide to reveal the truth. You precious disaster, she drawled, voice rolling like smoke and sin. Woke my oldest friend without even asking. How could I stay away? In the distance, another echo was watching a distant village tear itself apart. Black-robed cultists in coerced circles in the dark forest near the old rending ruins.
The northern lights are strongest here. We should focus our efforts on this. Agreed, but we must be cautious of the eastern current.
Pass my gauntlet, it said in a voice like silk over steel. But know this, every strike you take will mirror your deepest desire back at you, twisted, taunting, relentless. Endure until the end. Falter, and the shadows claim you forever.
Soldiers, tonight we ride for glory and honor, for our kingdom ahead!
The cultist threat had grown beyond control. Tonight they would attempt to quell the rising tide, but it was already too late. The cultists had succeeded. The abomination had been born into this realm. 3 months had passed since the final shard charged beneath the sacred lake. Finally, they stepped through.